Steelers Nation, we were all hoping this wouldn't be the kind of update we'd need to deliver in early August. But here we are, talking about a storyline that's as frustrating as it is heartbreaking for anyone who's been paying close attention to Steelers training camp. Rookie quarterback Will Howard, the sixth-round pick who's been quietly turning heads in Latrobe, has suffered a fractured hand. The news hit hard, and according to team reports, he's now expected to miss the entire preseason. Just like that, one of the most promising young arms in camp is now sidelined. And while the outside world might shrug it off, he was never supposed to start, right? We know better, because Steelers fans watching camp saw it with their own eyes. Howard wasn't just learning, he was competing. A rookie with real momentum. Before this injury, Will Howard wasn't just filling reps, he was making a serious impression. While the first-team offense battled inconsistency and the second-team unit looked flat at times, it was Howard, leading the third-string offense, who injected energy and confidence into the group. He connected with undrafted rookie tight end J.J. Galbraith in ways that felt too consistent to ignore. And suddenly, people weren't just talking about Galbraith making the 53-man roster, they were asking whether Howard could leapfrog Mason Rudolph for the QB2 job. Let's be clear. Rudolph wasn't playing poorly. This wasn't a situation where the backup job was in jeopardy because of failure. It was in jeopardy because Howard was that good. Calm in the pocket, smart with protections, and delivering tight window throws against a defense that's considered one of the toughest in the league. That kind of poise is rare in rookies, especially sixth-round picks. But now, that rise has hit a wall. And Rodgers' reaction. It sucks. Sucks for him for sure, because he's had such a nice camp as a young player, and then watching him in minicamp and just seeing his command of the offense. But this year is a growth year for him. That says a lot. This isn't a guy Rodgers was just tolerating in the room. This was a kid he'd taken under his wing, coaching him up, guiding his reads, helping him understand the deeper layers of Arthur Smith's offense. Rodgers saw Howard's work ethic. He saw the reps, the adjustments, the accuracy, the confidence. And now, he sees Howard facing a different kind of challenge: mental toughness, patience, and rehab. What's next for Howard? Let's not sugarcoat this. Missing all of preseason in your rookie year is brutal. It's not just about getting comfortable under center, it's about seeing live bullets, different defenses, confusing looks, situational awareness. All of that is lost. For now. Howard's no longer a threat for QB2 this year. Mason Rudolph wins the job by default, and while that's not the ideal way to claim a roster spot, it is what it is. But here's what Steelers fans need to remember. Howard will still have a future in Pittsburgh. He's not getting cut. He's not going to disappear. In fact, the coaching staff has already made it clear. They value his development. He'll stay close to the team, attend meetings, absorb everything he can mentally. It's not live reps, but it's still meaningful growth. The bigger picture, 2026 and beyond. Looking ahead, the Steelers are widely expected to move aggressively in the 2026 NFL Draft to secure a new franchise quarterback. Maybe that's Arch Manning, maybe it's someone else. But make no mistake, Pittsburgh is going to make a move. Because Aaron Rodgers, while still playing at a high level, won't be here forever. So where does that leave Will Howard? Assuming he's healthy by the start of next offseason, he'll once again have a shot to compete for the QB2 role. Mason Rudolph is under contract through 2026, but we know how quickly depth charts shift in this league. And if the Steelers do draft a rookie QB next year, Rodgers may retire, Rudolph may be trade bait, and Howard could suddenly find himself in the thick of a QB competition. The window isn't closed, it's just delayed. Steelers Nation, let's talk. Now here's where you come in. Were you impressed with what you saw from Will Howard in camp before the injury? Do you think he has the potential to be more than just a backup in this league? And what about the quarterback room overall? Are you comfortable rolling into 2025 with Rodgers, Rudolph, and now Skylar Thompson potentially sliding into QB3? Or would you like to see another camp arm brought in? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We read them, we react to them, and we build this conversation with you, the fans. And if you believe in Will Howard's comeback story, if you think this kid still has a bright future in Pittsburgh, hit that like button. If you want more camp updates, injury reports, roster analysis, and deep dives like this one, subscribe to the channel and make sure those notifications are on. It's tough, Steelers Nation. We wanted to see what Howard could do in the preseason. We wanted the proof, the moments, the fire. But sometimes the NFL doesn't give you what you want. It gives you the next test. Will Howard's next test is already here. It's not a 3rd and long, it's not a red zone decision. It's how he handles disappointment, how he stays locked in, and how he earns trust without stepping on the field. And from everything we've seen so far, from how Rodgers talks about him to how coaches speak behind the scenes, Howard's gonna pass that test too. Stay tuned, Steelers Nation. His story is far from over. This is Steelers Nation Wire. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll be right here with the next chapter.